42-year-old Kamal al-Haqqani was happily married with 4 children, trying, like most here, to avoid the violence, to just get through each day alive.
We have nothing to do with politics or anything else.
Then one day, like 1,000 others, Kamal left to run errands and pick up breakfast for the family. He got dressed at 7 and told me he would come back at 9, his mother says. It was 10, 11, his wife says. At 11, I started to feel nervous. They kept comforting me. At 2, I was pacing back and forth. At that point, Khulud knew deep down that her husband of 12 years would not be coming back.
The next day, someone came by and said a car similar to your brother's is in Al Khadra neighborhood, and it has been blown up.
Kamal's final moments, pieced together by officers at the scene.
He told me it looks like your poor brother was kidnapped.
Kamal was released and set off in his own car. Police say he was probably told to drive towards their checkpoint, but they say he must have realized that his vehicle was rigged with explosives and that he was about to become an unwilling bomber. It's a trend Iraqi and U.S. officials have been warning since July. They believe a number of suicide bombers are actually kidnapped civilians whose cars have been turned into bombs set off by remote control. Some of the clues, hands tied to steering wheels, and families, Kamal's, who insist the driver was a victim too, not an insurgent. And in Kamal's case, eyewitness evidence, he tried desperately to warn the people around him.
They said he was screaming the whole time, "I am booby-trapped. I am booby-trapped."
He didn't finish his words before the car blew up. We showed him his pictures and he said, yes, that's him.
The explosion wounded 1 policeman. Kamal's shouted warnings may well have saved lives. Kamal is gone, his mother cries. When my sons sit around, Kamal is not there. His absence has tortured me. It's difficult, his wife says. How are we going to live? Only God's mercy can keep us going. It's tough. We are 4.
Every time his little son starts to cry, I break down in tears.
11-year-old Zahra can't even speak. The youngest, 1-year-old Sajjad, still runs around saying, "Daddy," too young to realize that Daddy is never coming home. Arwa Damon, CNN, Baghdad.